Okay, this house is being offered rent to own for $750 a month. This house is actually, the pictures before the new roof that goes on it. You can see this house has been totally redone. It's got brand new everything: floors, fixtures, appliances, tile, cabinets, everything. It is a rent to own for $750 a month, and the reason why we do that is you really got to own it. That's the catch. I mean, you really have to be someone who wants to own it. I don't care about your credit situation. We're really just trying to find people that are super motivated that want to own this home. It's also got almost a full acre. That's a detached workshop. So I love about this house. You've got this room and these kind of views, but you can be on 295 in less than a minute. So we're looking for people that are super motivated for the home, to own a home and really understand this, because what makes this house special isn't really the fact that it's been totally redone and the new roof and all the stuff like that. It's that we work with people with bad credit. Bad credit doesn't scare us. As long as you have a job and you make money and you can easily afford a payment like this, which this is about what it will cost to own the home too. You know, with home prices low and mortgage rates so low, I mean, that's what we're looking for, is people that understand that this is really a heck of a, it's willing to do what it takes to own a house. You know, if you understand that it's a rare time right now, and if you have a job and make money and just don't know the next step to own a home, fill out the form below, and we're going to tell you exactly what it's going to take based on your situation to move you into this house, or any house for that matter. So, you know, again, as long as you have a job and you make money and you can afford this, fill out the form below. I want to see what it's going to take to get you into a home. And if you don't have a burning desire to own a home right now, I really suggest people come to this government website and click on the renting versus buying calculator. And I know everybody knows that renting is not as good as idea as owning, but really I don't think people understand how much money they're throwing away, because renting really is it's a sucker bet. I mean, you just cannot get ahead renting. In Vegas, they have certain bets where they're called, I guess, sucker bets, and to me, renting is one of those things. You're just never going to get ahead renting, and this really helps drive it home. It helps you compare just saying pay a $900 a month rental rate versus buying a $120,000 house today. And because what you're doing when you're buying a home is it's not like you're turning your rent payment into an investment. And your net worth over 30 years, you're looking at a $400,000 different bet off to the good from owning rather than renting. So it's not like you just because right now a lot of people, they're paying $1,200 a month, they can own the same house for $800 a month. It's not just the $400 you're saving. It's, you know, it's what you build up over time by paying your own mortgage and not your landlord's mortgage. So, you know, if this doesn't give people a real fuel to, let's figure out what it's going to take to own a home. As long as you have a job and you make money, remember, you can own a home. And it's not always years. You know, there isn't a blacklist of people. Most people can own a home in 6 months if they have steady employment, we find. So fill out the form below and we can tell you. The other thing is, I don't think people realize Jacksonville, Florida is where investors are coming from all over the country to invest. I like to make people watch this just so they understand, you know, this is one of the rare places where, I shouldn't say rare, but one of the places where really you know, these investors can buy a house for, they're paying $600 a month, they're renting out for $1,100 a month. So, you know, for our own people in our own city not to be taking advantage of it, it's just sickening when they have jobs, they have money, they just don't really know the first step. Just listen to this for 2 seconds.
Well, you know, Florida, if we could look at a chart for...
Because Florida's one of the worst hit places.
Well, that's it. Exactly.
So it's
the bubble's been erased. That's the idea. The bubble's been erased. In Florida, almost across the state, they're back to 2001 prices. So if we have a chart here for Jacksonville...
So it's really, the numbers make this a good deal. It's not necessarily just the this house or that house. It's just the time that we find ourselves in. So if you're somebody who wants to take advantage of that, doesn't know the first step, you have a job, you know you can afford it, I promise you, fill out the form below. We can tell you exactly what it's going to take for you to own a home, and stop, you know, placing that sucker bet on the first of the month every month.